Hello, hello. Welcome to the dungeon. How is everyone? Daniel, welcome in. Thank you for the initiative roll. That's a 15. Loppily resubscribed for 2 months. Hell yeah. Thank you, Lops. That's amazing. Thank you. Welcome in. And initiative roll. That's a 5. Thank you very much. That's very decent. And your 16th time checking in. Oh my god, Loppily. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Hello, Rain of the Bird. That's me. I'm Rain of the Bird. How is everyone today? How's your Thursday? How's your latter half of the week? Now that the early half of the week is done, we're almost at the weekend. Let me... Maddie, welcome in. How are you? Getting in at the start as well. A 2 on initiative. Not the best, but as I always say, the later you go, the more time you have to plan. I'm doing good. And you, Rainbird? I'm doing great. I've been excited and nervous about the derby. About how this is actually going to pan out and work. Ms., welcome in. Thank you for the first. Ms. in with the first. Thank you very much. How is everyone? How are you, Ms.? How are you doing? Ow, ow, ow. Unnecessary bullying of the bird. Hey, let me put on a background tune. We'll go with the Western one for now because it feels kind of racy to me. And we'll put that on loop for the meantime. Wait, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Lopley. What am I waiting for? Thank you. I got a little peck. Bird got pecked. Thank you. Oh, I feel bad. I really wanted to draw my own vehicle and then work up. And got stressful all last week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ms. There will always be more derbies. This is essentially the test run for it to see if it all works and what I have to refine and what I have to fix. So if you want to, you can always make your own vehicle for a later derby. I'm really sorry that work has gotten all stressy and hectic for you, though. Big hugs. Sending big hugs. Let's pop over. Let me get... Let me show you guys how it looks. There we go. We got our racetrack. We've got a starting line. We've got... Oh, I'll move to the side. Meridian's being our flag girl for this game. And we have a round counter for how this is going to work. So you'll move forward 1 round each time. And there's going to be an event each time, and the event is going to be ruled for. It's all going to be very exciting. It's become more apparent that architects and contractors are getting less patient and want things in like a 2-day time frame or less, and I hate it. Christ, things take time to do. So they have no chill these days? That sounds so frustrating. I'm sorry to hear that. Daniel Lopley, Ms. We're gonna do this in, I guess, teams. I have 2 cars prepared. I have a Grizzly cart, and I have the clown car requested by Moro Curio. You can be... Oh, that isn't supposed to play into the second one. That's supposed to be on loop. One sec. There we go. We have our clown car and cart. I can make as many as we need for as many players as we have. So you can be a driver or a passenger. The driver, where is my core loop? The driver will have an action. They can accelerate, they can maintain their speed, or they can brake, and that will affect the event that they're going to run into. Then the passenger has a couple of options. They can help the driver attack other cars or repair their current car if it's damaged. Then the driver will use their bonus action and they can overtake, ram, or whatever they want to do. And then we will resolve the positions, so we move around everyone's place in like first, second, third, fourth. That's kind of how it works. It'll be more understandable when we start playing. But who wants to drive, and who wants to be a passenger, and who might want to team up? And if you want a lone wolf, that is absolutely fine. But there are advantages to having a passenger. I also want to chill at the start of stream, so I have time for people to come in. Because I know there's one or two other people who are excited to play, but I don't know what their schedules are, and they usually show up a little later in the stream. That's kind of where we are right now. And I have everyone's tokens for everyone who has already played to hop in. And anyone who might be new here, if you want to join the race, you are also welcome to do that. We have some default beans, and I can add your name to it. Maddie, you're also welcome to play if you would like, but I know that it's super early for you. I can join you. All right. We got Ms. Bean in. Anyone else? Lopley, are you studying today, or are you at university? And Ms., do you want clown car or do you want cart? I'll show you guys some of the NPC cars while we're waiting. I'm home all day, so I'll play. We got a Lopley Bean. All right. So back in the garage, you guys are getting ready for the race. We have, as your competitors, the Witchling RV with Indigo Witchling and Ymir. We have Tim driving the Super Edgelord Super Cami. We have our Skelly Boys driving the Bone Shaker. We have Tax Pig and the Accountant driving the Tax Enforcer. We have Gelatinous Cube and Goo driving the Speedy Slime. We have one of our Ghosts and Zombies driving our Dead Ringer. It's kind of a tank. We have some rat folk joining in the Moonshine Chugger. Paw and Brandine. We have Henry and one of their mimics in the Calligrapher. Ooh, very fancy. And we have our goblin friends who get on really well with the beans now, thanks to previous games, driving the Crunker Trunker. So those are our current competitors. So, Ms. and Lopley, do you want to both hop into a vehicle with one of you driving and one of you being a passenger? Or do you want to take a vehicle each? I'm down to team if Lop is. And you guys can also decide if you want to take the Grizzly cart. Then I am too. Alright. Team Miz and Lops, do you want the clown car or do you want the Grizzly cart? All of the vehicle stats are the same, at least for this one. I might make more unique vehicles later. Honk honk. Into the honkler. Alright, I want to make an extra one in case we have more beans. I want to drive a clown car. So, hang on. Send it back, please. Got Ms. Bean and Lop. Which one of you wants to drive? Put my big shoes on. Miz, you can have the clown shoes, and Lop, you can have the little clown nose. That'd be so cute. Hi, Jazzo. Welcome in. Do you want to try racing for a while? How's the rest of your stream? I'm the passenger princess. All right. I'll drive, no problem. Hell yeah, Miz driving. You won't be able to race? Oh, that is okay. Because, Jazzo, this will not be the last Dungeon Derby. It will be the first, but it won't be the last. I was thinking maybe I'll do a Dungeon Derby like once a month, like the last week in each month we'll do the Dungeon Derby. Kick Tim's arse for me. To let you know, Jazzo, Tim is driving the Super Edge, the Super Edgelord Speed Cami. We will? Hell yeah. Oh, Jazzo. Oh, meow. Meow, meow. I really should put a timer on that, but I guess you get Catbird for the rest of stream. Thanks for that. Okay. So do you guys wanna name your car? Miz and Lops. Meow again? No, don't clip me. There's already clips of me meowing loudly. Is that not enough for you? Meow, meow. Will that do? Are you happy with that? Are you happy with my suffering? Meow, 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 meow. Meow. I'm glad I could make your day lovely. But do you wanna name your car? I'm gonna draw you as a cat? Okay. You can. I'll send you a screenshot of the model. Yeah, naming stuff, that's the hard part. Party Crasher. I love that. Hey, let me... The Party Crasher. Nameplate. Heckin' yeah. Okay. Should I give another couple of minutes to see if any other racers want to come in? Are you, Miz and Lopley, are you okay for time? If we take it easy in the start line, we chit chat for a bit. Alrighty. I was gonna do Channel Point Gamba. If you guys end up being the only racers, what I'll do for the Twitch prediction is just whether or not you guys get first place. But if we get more people come in, then whoever gets the highest place out of ye will be the winner, okay? That's the plan anyway. Do I have any news? Odds are stacked hella against us. I'm down for it. It's pretty fair. Like, none of the vehicles get, like, bonuses or anything. It is literally just... Actually, you guys get bonuses for dexterity and stuff. Everyone else, all the NPCs are just doing flat rolls to make it super easy for me. So, you know, slight advantage for the beans, depending on your rolls. Hello, Dungeon Derbyers. I lurk as I drive home. Just have a safe drive, spec. Do not drive like you're in a Dungeon Derby. I might run more than one race, so if you are home later and you would like to give it a go, there is a chance, depending on how long the race actually takes, because I don't know how long this is going to take. I have no idea. It's untested ground. You guys are my guinea pigs, Ms. and Lockley. Little guinea piglets. I'll give it exactly 1 more minute, and then we will take some bets, and then we will launch the race. Dungeon Derby. Woo! Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. Welcome in. Will you be playing today, or are you just here for the Gamba? I don't know how long you have been there, or if you just got in. I was just saying, if we have one racer, then it's going to be on whether or not they can win. And if we have multiple racers, then we have more to gamble on. Just got here? Perfect. I will be playing my goat. All right. Let me get the Aaron Bean out. And let me turn them around so they're facing forward. Aaron, would you like a Grizzly card, or would you like the Clown car as suggested by Moro Curio during the Junkyard game? We currently have Ms. and Lopoly partnered up in one of the Clown cars. And if someone else shows up, they are welcome to join you on a team. Grizzly cart, please. Yes. Let me send you to the back. The Aaron Bean on. Alrighty. Let me make some room for you. Pulling in is Aaron on their Grizzly cart. And Aaron, do you want to give your Grizzly cart a name? Because all of the vehicles will have names that I'll be referring to them as we race. We have the Witchling RV with Indigo Witchling and Ymir _ here. We have Tim in the Super Edgelord Speed Cami. We have the Bone Boys in the Bone Shaker. Tax Pig and the Accountant in the Tax Enforcer. We have the Gelatinous Cube and the Goo in the Speedy Slime. We have a Ghost and a Zombie in the Dead Ringer. We have the Rat Folk in the Moonshine Chugger. Henry and a Mimic in the Calligrapher. And we have the Goblins in the Crunker Trunker. If I think of one mid-game, can I use that? Absolutely. In the meantime, I'm just going to say the Grizzly cart or Aaron's cart. Okay. So, the allotted time has passed. I will now begin the Gamba. Manage predictions. Who will win? This is who's going to come in the highest place out of the Grizzly Beans. So, if a Grizzly Bean comes in third and another Grizzly Bean car comes in like 10th place, the Grizzly Bean car in third place will be the winner of the Gamba. That is how we're rolling. SS Roadrunner is a good name, right? I think that's an excellent name. Okay. So, first we have the SS Road Runner, and we have the Party Crasher. Does that sound good to everyone? I'll give you guys 1 minute to get your bets in. Any lurkers in the audience, you can also put your bets in. It's currently Team Mizenlopoly and Team Aaron. If anyone wants to jump in and be a passenger for Aaron, that is absolutely fine. They can also swap places. And if anyone else wants to join the race, there are still spots to join. We are open. And we got a hydrate. Thank you very much, Aaron. So I'm calling this the Gamba for the first race. Being locked in now. There we go. Get your bets in. I also made a thing so it appears in the bottom of the screen there. Oh, we got 99% on the Roadrunner so far. I'm also gonna name your car. SS Road Runner. Hell yeah. It's rigged already. Look, Aaron, when it comes to Gamba, Aaron is go big or go home, I think. Three, 2, 1, 0. All right. That's big money for whoever bet on the Party Crashers if they win. I'm keeping my money to redeem kisses. Fair enough. I am the guy who goes all in. That was all of your points. Hell yeah. All right. Let's cut the Western music. And let's get into the vibe with a little bit of motor revving as everyone is pulling up to the line and the motors are starting. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentledem, welcome to the first Dungeon Derby. So you guys pull up to the line, engines revving, everyone ready and locked in. You're at 0 right now. You did go all in. I hope you win. If anything else, get your points back, Aaron. Okay. So, this is how the first round works. An initiative roll will decide your position on the track. With the power of your imaginations, you are racing down the track and you get into these positions. Then you will get an event before moving to the next round or the next section of the race. and you can decide what you do once the event has been revealed, and I will go through like the actual steps and what effects your decisions will have. Okay, so Meridian walks to the center line. I'm going to play my rev noise again. Meridian walks to the center line. In one hand, she has a battle axe. In the other, the checkered flag. She waves the flag, and you guys are off. Vroom. Get rid of this. You guys fly past Meridian. You guys are all in line, running down the road at the start. And we will start the initiative rolls. Ms. and Aaron, you are both medium beans. Your initiative is a +1. Please roll a d20 +1, and we'll find out what place you're coming in for the start of the race. I am going to put it on some more octave beats. Ambient sound. This one. There we go. All right. Aaron with a 6, Ms. with a 16. And I get to roll everyone else's initiatives. And I'll be adding you guys to that as well. Nope. Get the cart. There we go. Here we go. Everyone is neck and neck coming out. Pulling ahead a little bit is the Party Crasher with 16. Aaron currently pacing themselves with a 6. And let me roll for everyone else. Okay. Calligrapher gets a 3. Following up the back. Moonshine gets a 5. Also in the back, both following up behind Aaron. The Speedy Slime gets a 2. What are these rolls? Aaron, you are getting further and further forward with these bad rolls. The Dead Ringer gets a... I need to turn on the light soon. I can't actually see my dice. I have to re-roll that. The Dead Ringer gets a 10. Tax Enforcement gets an 11. Tim in the Super Edgelord Speedy Cami gets a 16. Neck and neck with Ms. and Lopley. The Clunker Trunker gets a 17. So there's one ahead of you guys, one ahead of Ms. and Lopley. Not one for the Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker in last position. And the Witchling RV gets a 17. All right, let's sort order and let's put everyone out on the road. Let me move this up to the corner here. Okay. So in first place are the Goblin Boys in the Clunker. In second place, we have the RV Witchling. In third place, we have the Party Crashers. Third here. In fourth place, Tim. Coming up behind you. Coming up behind you, Ms. Coming up behind you, Lopley. Tax enforcement is next in 6th place. 7th place, the Dead Ringers. The corpses in the big tank. Next up, Aaron in the Roadrunner. I'm gonna throw a truck at his face, I swear. Behind that is the Moonshine. Coming up fast behind Aaron at the top. Next up is the Calligrapher. Harold's probably not quite as brave as a lot of you guys. Next up is the Speedy Slime. And then following up at the back, our own Bony Boys, the Bone Shaker. Okay, guys, this is the positions for the race so far. Okay, let me get my notes and make sure I use my own system correctly. I'm also going to very quickly turn on the lights because I can't see my dice. One sec. Okay, I can see again. Okay. So first things first, we have our event or obstacle for the next round. It's randomly rolled on a table of 12 options with a D12 dice. Are you guys ready? Here we go. The first obstacle is a 1. It's a hairpin turn. It's a hairpin turn coming up. This is going to be a dexterity check with a 10 to beat it. A 10 to beat it. 10 to beat. Okay. Before you roll that, don't roll anything yet. If you fail it, you will spin out, and this will give you a disadvantage on whatever the next roll is. All right. Next step, Ms. and Aaron, you have a choice. You can accelerate, which will give you a bonus to overtake, but a negative to the event, so negative to your roll on the hairpin turn. You can maintain position, which means no negatives, but also no position changes. Or you can slam on the brake, which is going to give you a negative to overtaking, but a bonus to the event. So those are your options. Ms. and Aaron, what would you both like to do? I'm speeding up, okay. And can Lopley also throw their weight in the car to help with the turn for advantage? They can. That's the next thing. So passengers are the next step, Ms. So you just have to def overtaken? Okay. Both Ms. and Aaron slam on the accelerators coming up to this hairpin turn. Lopopoli, will you be doing as Ms. suggests? Yes, Birdie? Okay. Coming up to the hairpin turn. And then the last part is the actual overtakes or rams. So we'll resolve this first. And I have to do this for every car. My PC crapped itself. I gotta restart it. No worries, Aaron. No worries. We will be here It'll be a little while before I resolve all of the other cars. Okay. Ms., you accelerated, which gives you disadvantage, but you're getting help from Lopley, which gives you advantage. That cancels it out. Give me your obstacle roll. It is a d20 plus 1, and the target is a 10. An 8. Oh no. Oh no, the party crasher loses a position. But I do have to do everyone else, so let's start at the top with the Crunker. Will the Crunker get their roll? 14, the Crunker is fine. Next up, the Witchling RV. Witchling RV has a 6. They are also moving back a position. Next up, that was you, the Party Crasher. You also move back a position. So, if Tim fails, everything's staying as it is. Because you guys move in positions, not turn order, and the Crunker Thunker is already in the front. A 3! Tim does not pass out the party. The Party Crasher. Tax evasion a 7, also fail. The Dead Ringer is a 6. They are also not going anywhere. I will wait for Aaron, so we'll do the back of the track first, see if anything changes back there. A 19. Moonshine could move up, we'll have to see. The Calligrapher is a 2. What do I gotta roll? Give me a d20 plus 1 twice, Aaron. d20 plus 1 twice, and it is the lower of the two rolls. You're trying to beat a 10. 13, hell yeah. Give me one more. Beat that 10. 14, hell yeah. The SS Roadrunner, tipping on its side almost as it comes around this hairpin turn, does not let the Chugger pass them out like that. They are not going into this dark night. They are holding position for the event. Speedy Slime gets a 1. Spin out. Confirmed move back. And the Bone Shakers also get a 1, not changing position. Also spinning out. Slimes and the Bones not doing great. Okay, that is the event rolls. The next step, is the driver bonus action. You can overtake or you can ram. What would you guys like to go for? That is Ms. and Aaron. Are you going to try and overtake? What does ramming do? Ramming will do a little bit of damage to your car and bigger damage to whoever you hit. You do a d6 of damage to the car you hit. You take half that damage to your own car. Cars have 20 health. You'll overtake, please. Okay. Also overtaking. All right. Give me a DC 13 dexterity roll, please. 14 and 14, those are both passes. Oh no, that was Aaron's last previous roll. A 14 and a 5. Party Crasher does not succeed the overtake. However, the Roadrunner does. Passing out the Dead Ringer and pushing them back a square. My rolls, you're doing fine, Miz. There's still plenty left to go. Okay, that was your hairpin turn. So I should do overtakes and rams for everyone else. Okay. Crunker are well in the lead and they're down at the bottom. They're not going to do anything. Witchling is also pretty good position. They're going to try and overtake for the Clunker. 17. The Witchling RV will overtake the Clunker. Hang on. There. Party Crasher didn't get their overtake. Would Tim dare overtake the Party Crasher? Oh, they dare, but they would not succeed. Tax evasion or tax enforcement. They're gonna tap the brakes and try to ram the Roadrunner, trying to hit them with the back of their car. 13. That'll be a hit. Aaron, you take... The Roadrunner takes 4 damage. Tax enforcement takes 2. Remember, you have 20. You are still in good shape for now. The Dead Ringer are also going to try to overtake the Roadrunner. With an 8, they are not going to succeed, though. Roadrunner keeping ahead, keeping pace. Moonshine Chugger. 6 also not going anywhere. Calligrapher pulling up the back. Are they going to make any headway? Are they going to get into this race? 12 is not enough. No, it was 13 they needed. And now we have the boys at the back, our slimes and our skellies, our dutiful minions. They are trying their best. Speedy Slimes. Get a 2, not going anywhere. And the Bone Shaker gets a nat 1, which would put them at the back if they weren't already there. All right. Are we ready for the next event as you guys blast past this hairpin turn? Poor Bone Boys. I know the poor Bone Boys. They even have a really cool hot rod they put together with their own bones. I'm bringing up the event table. I have the D12 in my hand. What is the next obstacle? It's a 5. 5 is a narrow gap. It'll be a dexterity check. On a fail, you either take 3 damage or you drop a position. So, next step. Are you guys going to accelerate, maintain speed, or brake? Maintain for me, boss? Alright. Straight rolls for Aaron. Miz, what's the decision? Oh man. You're gonna gun it. Okay. Miz gunning it. Aaron maintaining position. Aaron, you have a regular roll. Miz, yours will be at disadvantage. Lopley, will you be taking any actions? Can I throw a spell? Yes, you can. Aaron with a 15. Yes, that's a pass. Okay, cast my fire spell at Tim. Go for it. It's a save. One sec. I know how D&D works. I have it under here. You have Sacred Flame. And like radiance descends on a creature, you can see within range. The target must succeed. Okay, it's a dex save or a D8. All right, I'm giving Tim their dex save. They failed their dex save. Roll your D8 for damage directly on Tim. That's 1d8. A 7. That's a lot of damage to Tim. Tim takes a direct 7 damage. And you hear a squeak as he panics as he's surrounded in holy flame. That's a really good use of your spell. Okay. Do your rolls now. Yes. Oh no, Miz. Okay, do you want to take the damage or do you want to drop a position? You'll take the damage? Alright. That's 3 damage for that one. Okay. As the track narrows, everyone is forced into the center lanes. And the Witchling RV is fine. Can I even heal our car? I'm gonna say your healing spells won't work on the car, Lopley, but you can use your passenger turn to do repairs on the car. The Crunker Trunker fails, and they will also take 3 damage rather than losing a position. They're so close to the lead, they are not going to drop it. Miz and Lopley, you have already resolved the narrow. Tim gets a pass. Ayo, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How was stream? We are doing some D&D racing. We're currently mid-race. I will let people jump in if they would like to join the game. But you will be starting in last place, and we'll have to catch you up with the rules. Thank you, boys. We're bringing shenanigans. They always do. I hope they weren't bullying you too much. Oh, thank you for the initiative roll. You got a 5. Thank you very much. Oh, and a trap. Hi, DGen. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the Dungeon Derby. How are you doing? How are you doing, sweetheart? Hi. Hi. We just rolled Tim going through... the road just narrowed, and Tim just made it through, but he is being a nuisance. I'm so lovely. How are you, hon? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We are... Ooh. Thank you for the initiative roll, DGen. A 15. Hell yeah. We are this far through the race. We are just moving through our second event. So, Tim just makes it through. Tax enforcement Tax enforcement fails it. They are going to drop the position. Meaning, Aaron, with your success and them dropping back one, you've made up another position. You are now in 5th position, Aaron. The Dead Ringer. Dead Ringer's fine. Dead Ringer gets a 13. The Moonshine Chugger gets an 18. They are also fine. Calligrapher gets a 10. Harold is a softie. He's going to take the position move back, so the slimes are going to overtake him. The Speedy Slime is going to get a 2, though, so they're also going to get... No, they're going to take the damage, actually. That's what they'll do. Oh! Hi, Spectre! Oh, another raid! Ymir, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How's the rest of the stream? I just had AO in. There's so many people. Hello, hello. Hi. Ooh. I'm taken off guard by that. Welcome in, everyone. How are you all? Meowdy. Hello, I'm a Rainbird. I am a dungeon boss and a dungeon master. And we are currently doing our first dungeon derby, which is a race. We have Aaron, Lopley, and Miz in chat, who are currently in the race. If you would like to join the race, you are welcome. You will start in the last position, so you'll have to make your way up to 1st position. Willa, thank you for the initiative roll. A 13, hell yeah. Getting some good rolls today. I think we only had to do the Bony Boys for this round. You cast a fire spell on Tim. Hell yeah, you did. Everyone hates Tim. He's a recurring villain. Okay. Oh. Thank you for the trap. You got an adventure, Willa. Someone didn't make their dex save on the exploding treasure chest. Tim's alright. Spectre, why you be contrarian? Walkie Dog, be right back. Alright, Ymir, have a good walk. Okay. So, last one up is the Bony Boys in the Bone Shaker. And they pass. They pass the event. So they are... Well, they can't go back, but they don't have to either. Okay, that was our event. We're now going to do rams and overtakes. Miz, you will have advantage on your next overtake. And Aaron, it is a flat roll for you. Yeah, D20 plus 1s, both of you please. And I will start doing the rules for all the NPC cars. I was born contrarian. It is what we do. I'll just overtake again. Hell yeah. Kato is live doing Leon. Meow. Oh, Lopley. You dual streaming? You doing 2 streams? Aaron. Aaron, that's a 20. It's a dirty 20, but it's a 20. Miz, you have advantage. An 8 is still not amazing, though. Okay. Aaron, you hella succeed. Miz, you are not getting an overtake on that, I'm afraid. And let me do the rules for everyone else. The Witchling RV still in the lead with Indigo Witchling and Ymir in the back. The Crunker Trunker is going to try to overtake again. They want first, so they're going to go for it. Oh, but they get a nat 1. They auto lose a position, meaning the Party Crasher, by default, has gone into 2nd place. Gotta love default. Y Context skulks the halls. Thank you for the lurk, Y Context. Appreciate you being here. Tim Tim is going for the overtake on Aaron. With an 18, they are going to succeed. I'm sorry, Aaron. They get pulled up next to you. It is not decided yet, though. It could go either way. At the back, our NPC creatures are not doing great. Thank you for the lurk, Willa. Appreciate it. Beating me up. By the way, when it will be my time in a repair the car? Loppily, I went straight to resolving the overtakes. Please, you can repair the car. Give me a D4, please. No worries. It is a little hard to keep track of everything. Like, I now don't know where I was on the list. I think we are on the Enforcer. Which, with a not 20, will also move up. Oh, you three are vying for position. A point of repair is still a point of repair, Lopley. That'll bring you down to 2 damage. The Moonshine Chugger. No, wait, the Dead Ringer is next. That is a 9. That is not enough to do it. The Moonshine Chugger now, 17. They're going to get the overtake on the Dead Ringer. The Speedy Slime, will it make more ground? They are coming up from the back pretty fast. An 11 is not enough. The Calligrapher. An 18. Putting the Slime back 1. I'm bringing the Calligrapher up 1. And hanging out at the back, the Bone Boys actually get an overtake. Okay, we are in ads. So we're going to chill till everyone can get back. Lower the music down a little bit. We are still 2.5 minutes of ads. So I think we are going to go to the BRB screen for a minute. And where's the back button? Let's put on some ad music. And let's do a break. For anyone who hasn't been here before, if you'd like to play the maze, you can use !wander. That'll create a little guy for you to wander around the map. You can also put in coordinates on the map to direct your little guy to and try to get as many points as you can. For drops, you can put !drop, space, and then any emote of your choice. And then when you enter it, it'll drop a little guy with parachute from the top. And you can try to hopefully get it in the cauldron. My little Rainbird heart emoji has just given up the ghost. It's just going to slide down the side there. But Lopley has a chance. Come on, Lops. Yay! Woo! Good job, Lops. Landed for 75.75. I gave you my strength. We did bump. I gave you a gentle push to succeed. No, 0 adventurers. They got their deck save. Sorry, Lopop. No adventurers this time, but next time. How is everyone? Anyone from AO and Ymir's stream? How did everything go? Did you guys have a lot of fun? I got a little bit overwhelmed there with the two raids coming in one after the other. Was a lot. I wasn't prepared. Oh. And our ad is over, but I'm going to let Specs drop run. Come on, can we get 2 winners in one go? Oh, not quite. It's not going to make it. Oh, sorry, Spec. All right, let me end the maze. Let's see how everyone else did. Lopley with 42, Misfit with 38, and Spectre with a very respectable 2. Don't go to Kato's stream then. I love him so much, but he overstimulates me so much. Not in a naughty way, you crazy. All right, Lopley. Back to D&D. And, what kind of music do you guys want? Do you guys want to keep going with the high octane? Or do you want something a little more chill? I'll let you guys decide first. I think their stream's pretty fun. It basically did all the work while the rest of them were making on each other. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right now he's screaming without starting playing it. I like the high octane. All right. Let's go back to... You know what? Let me play my other high octane track, actually. Which is very similar, but is not the same. Is that good? I know the sound I heard. Hype train will start with Guy. That's fine. Anyway. Okay. That's another round over. All right, we're coming up to another event. Another event. I'm going to roll, get my D12. I'm going to get my table. Are you guys ready for your random event this time? It is a 3. It's a scrap rain. It is a dex save. And a fail will be 3 damage. All right. I'll continue to do players first. Actually, I should probably do everything at the same time, but Ms. and Aaron. Scrap starts pouring from the overhang. Nails, bits of old engine. Basically, looks like a lot of stuff from the junkyard. Give me your dex saves. D20 plus 1 for both of you. And I will start doing the dex saves for everyone else. Wait. I forgot to ask. Are you guys going to accelerate, maintain speed, or brake? Remember, accelerating will give you disadvantage on the scrap. Aaron's going for the speed up. All right, that'll be a disadvantage on this roll. Miz, if you brake, then you could lose your position. You're maintaining for flat roll. Okay. So you rolled a 7, Miz. And Aaron, give me your 2 rolls. $17 is good. A 5 is not. I'm sorry, that was a disadvantage. That is a 5 on the roll. You're both taking 3 damage, which brings the Party Crasher to 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And brings the Roadrunner to 9. However, I think everyone is going to take a little bit of damage on this round, and I mean everyone. First up is the Witchling RV. Okay, the RV, it's chunky, it's strong, it powers through. The Clunker Trunker, it's kind of built like a tank. That makes it though. Tim made it. Tax Enforcer. Tax Enforcer makes it too. More people making it than I thought. Scrap Rain. Getting his by nails right now. Getting hit by nails, yeah. Nails and Scrap. Moonshine Sugar. Moonshine Sugar will take damage. Dead Ringer. Also taking damage. I feel like the people at the back are actually legitimately unlucky. The Calligrapher. A 6 that also takes damage. Our very unlucky Skelly boys. What if I use my shield spell? The player turn comes after the event, Lopley, so you will be able to do that next, and it will affect the upcoming events, possibly. It is a spell designed for people, so you're not fully sure. Bone Shaker actually passes. And the Speedy Slime, just taking up the back, probably poorly named, but slimes are naturally quite slow, and these slimes are going especially fast for slimes. 14, they are fine. Alright, now we have to settle passenger turn. Lopley. Okay, Lopley, I will let you know your shield spell in the fine print does specify a creature. Unfortunately, cars are not creatures. As much fun as I would like to let you put the shield on the car. However, you can repair. You can give Ms. the help action to have advantage on their next roll. Okay, but if I shield us and we're in the car, you can shield yourself or Ms. But so far nothing has tried to hit you or Ms. It's only the car taking damage. However, I will let you know, you can try jumping onto other cars. I can't say whether or not that's a good idea, but it is a thing you can try. Give her the help action? Okay. Ms., you have advantage on your next roll. Please keep that in mind. I personally will forget. It's a good idea. Well, I mean, we should always listen to Spectre. Okay. It is time for rams and overtakes. You can also do crazy maneuvers if you can think of them. Aaron, this is your chance to pull into fourth. What do you guys want to do? Actually, the Party Crasher has a chance to take first here. Can I do a Mario Kart Drift? Yes. I would treat that as an overtake, though. I do, but it's too early, methinks. Are you worried about blue shells? Because I didn't plan for blue shells. Okay, sounds good. All right. Aaron, you maintain speed. So this is a flat roll. This is a 7. 7 won't be enough. Ms. Face. What would you like to do? I hate blue shells too much. They are my bane. When I play racing games, I always try to like get into first and then keep first for however many laps the race is. So blue shells are the bane of my existence. I don't even know if you're being contrarian now, Spec. So I have advantage this round. You have advantage on your next roll. So if you do an overtake, it's a pretty good chance. You just have to get over a 13. You genuinely like them? I believe you. Overtake? Hell yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Aaron. That is right, Lopley. Miz is rolling at advantage. Just simply roll over a 13, Miz. You can make a custom game mod where the only item is blue shell. It would not be too hard to implement something like a blue shell in this game, I think. 17, you already beaten it, but do you want to do another roll to see if you can get that nat 20? Okay, you didn't get the nat 20, but a 17 puts the Party Crasher in first place, passing out the Witchling RV. Hell yeah! Unfortunately, now it's time for all of the NPCs. Can the Witchling RV pull up alongside you, or has it lost first place? It lost first place. Crunker Thunker. 14. Okay. Crunker is pulling up along with the Witchling RV. You're surrounded on both sides now. The Super Edgelord Speed Cami is a nat 20. Even I'm not happy about that. Tim pulling into fourth. Not me thinking you were going to say, now for the blue shell mechanics, after saying unfortunately. Not yet. A leader game. I don't want to overcomplicate things too much, but I would like maybe some vehicle weapons, maybe a little item play. Okay, Tax Enforcer. Oh, Tax Enforcer gets a nat 1. Putting them back. They are no longer in contention with Aaron. Moonshine Sugar is not going anywhere. Dead Ringer is also not going anywhere. Calligrapher is Calligrapher pulling up on the Dead Ringer. Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker, can you make some progress? 15, that is enough. Bone Shaker also pulling up past the Dead Ringer. And the Speedy Slime is making a little bit of progress. All right, it is a pretty tight race. It is a pretty tight race. There is still time. The Speedy Slime could make it all the way up to the front still. Are you guys ready for the next event? The next turn in the road? Also, are you guys having fun? Are there any critiques yet? I do want your feedback after the game. What do you think? Or what you did think? Hell yes from Lopley. That's a really cute emote. I like that little guy. We having fun? Good. All right. The next challenge is Oh my god, it's a 12. Do you want to know what I have written down for 12? Absolute chaos. Roll twice on the table and combine effects. Okay, I'm rolling twice. 11. 11 is a boost pad. And 6. 6 is flaming wreckage. Flaming wreckage on the track. Okay, I get two complicated ones I have to combine together. Okay. Ms. and Aaron will do the boost pad first. So the boost pad has two options. It doesn't require a check. You'll gain advantage on your next overtake, but you'll have disadvantage on the next event. And then the flaming wreckage is a con save. On a fail, your vehicle will take 2 damage. Oh, I was reading the one under that as well. It's actually a lot simpler than I thought. Yeah, it's a con save. If you fail, you take 2 damage. So, will you guys be taking the boost pads, which will give you disadvantage on the next event, but advantage on the next overtake? Aaron taking the boost pad? Hell yeah. This is before you guys get to decide whether or not you accelerate or brake or maintain. I'll take the boost. All right, Aaron and Miz both taking the boost pads. Con is also +1. That's handy. Okay, the other one is the flaming wreckage. So as you're coming around a corner, looks like there is a burnt out car. This is the first ever derby, so you're not sure how there's a burnt out car on the field, but there is one. So that'll be a con save when we get to it. So first question first, Ms. and Aaron, accelerate, maintain, or brake? Speed up, baby. All right. Speed. Both going speed. Both going boost pads. You guys put your furry little paws to the metal. Coming around this corner towards this flaming wreckage, you are going to go through. That is the only option. Both of you give me a second till I ask what Lopley wants to do. What do you call an artist who is also a scammer and uses HP to paint? A con artist. What context? That was a terrible pun. I love it, and I appreciate you. And I have a soundboard. For that particular pun, I want to play this one. Oh, I think the music's drowning it out. This one? It's Clappas. It's Clappas in the background. Thank you for that pun. Thank you for your service, Y Context. Can you cast Fireball, the fire spell, towards Tim again? Yes, you can. I'll give Tim a dex save. Clappa's very far away. That's a fail by Tim. Give me your D8 damage. 1d8 when you're ready, Lopley. Bow, 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 bow. Yes, you're doing damage to Tim. Wait, me, I run? Why are you running? Lopop. You're burning Tim. Roll a d8 for how much damage you're doing. Why are you running? You're in a car. Wait, no, Lopley, come back. That's not safe. You're at the front. There's lots of cars coming. I need to trust my dice. Believe in the heart of the cards. While we're waiting, Ms. and Aaron, you can give me your con saves. Lop got an 8. Lop got an 8. All right. Tim actually doesn't have that much health. So the super edgelord starts to spin out of control. And you can hear, "No! I was supposed to be victorious! This was going to be my big comeback!" All right. I got a 3. Aaron, you had disadvantage because you accelerated, so you can roll again, and you might get an even lower number, I'm afraid. 20 out of 10 for sound effects. Thank you very much. Dungeon Master's side, if I can survive in the middle of the road. Please don't jump out of the car, Lopley. I assume you wouldn't get lower, Aaron. But a 3 does mean you will take the damage, which was where is it? The Flaming Wreckage. It's 2 damage. Just not the worst. 9, 10, 11. It is stacking up though. And Ms. 13 and 14. Let me check the DC again. Yes, you actually made that. Ms., as you're coming up to the Flaming Wreckage, you make a hard turn right and then left, pulling the clown car onto 2 wheels as you skirt by the Flaming Wreckage. Aaron, as you see the Flaming Wreckage ahead of you and you see the boost pad, you're just like, hell yeah. You slam down the accelerator, you're going straight through. You smash into it, there are flames everywhere, and you're still going. The unstoppable SS Roadrunner. Okay, you took boost pads, so you actually have advantage on overtakes this turn if you'd like to do them. So, Ms. My Little Honkler and Aaron, what are you doing? I assume you guys will probably take the advantage on the overtakes since you hit the boost pads. So give me your D20 plus oneses. So that'd be 3 dice, I wish. Advantages unfortunately don't stack. Maybe they should. I'm the DM. Hell yeah, Aaron, at least for this turn, take 3 dice. Not that you'll need them. Nat 20, let's go, Aaron. Where's my little button? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Aaron. Ow. Ow. The flaming D20s on my tail. Ow. Ah. Hot. Hot. Ooh. This is hot dice. Miz, you also have advantage. You put your foot down and you took the boost pad. So you can roll more. 10 is better. 10 is better. Ah! Took out 3 adventures with the arrow trap. Good job, Lops. Keeping the dungeon safe and clean of adventures. Okay. Let me do the rolls. I think the Witchling RV and the Chunker Thunker both vying for second place. They're probably going to go for Rams on the Party Crasher. So let's see if they'll hit. The Witchling RV swerves towards you a little bit. You managed to pull away from it. The Crunker Thunker. That's also not going to hit. The Crunker Thunker kind of pulls towards you as well, but it kind of wobbles a little bit. They kind of chicken out from actually ramming you. Aaron, with your nat 20, pull straight up. Crunker Thunker is technically the third, so they actually go back. First, second, third, fourth. Yes. Aaron, you're in third now. Crunker Thunker. Well, now I have a new name for an automatic nutcracker. I mean, look what they're driving. That'll crack some nuts, right? Okay. Let me very quickly do the overtakes for the NPCs at the back now. Tax enforcement isn't going anywhere. The Moonshine Chugger is actually going to lose a spot because I got a nat 1. Calligrapher, 17, pulling up to Tax Enforcer. Bone Shaker, cross my fingers for our little bone boys. Also get a nat 1 and fall behind again. I've pulled it back from starting in 6 or something. Hell yeah. The slimes aren't going anywhere with the 3. And the Dead Ringers, who are at the back. 18! Dead Ringers pulling up. Alright. We are all the way to our next event already. And I think halfway through the race. TimZu299, welcome to the dungeon. Welcome to the dungeon. How are you? Welcome in. You may just drop a follow. Let's play games together on stream tomorrow. It'd be great to connect more, blah, blah, on Discord. I'll think about it. I'll see about it. But thank you for the follow. Guys, we are halfway through the race already. I think it's a bot. Tim, are you a bot? Answer honestly. If you're a bot, please say beep boop beep boop. I can't believe Tim's a bot. I thought Tim was dead. Tim just went off the bridge into the lava. Classic Tim. Classic Tim. Same. Well, I think we all think it's a bot. Thanks for the follow anyway, Tim. Okay, are we ready for the next event? That is some Tim stuff right there. Such a Tim thing to do, being a bot. Tim would do this. You know what? I bet Tim invests in cryptocurrencies. Okay, I have my D12 in hand. We are rolling for the next event. It is another boost pad. It's another boost pad. Oh, hell yeah. You know what that means? You guys took the boost pad last time, which means disadvantage on the next event. However, there is no roll for the boost pad, so you don't... there's nothing to be disadvantaged on. You kind of got a freebie there if you're taking the boost pad. Okay, next step, accelerate, brake, or maintain. Those are rather Tim thing to happen. Maintain? Alright. Maintain. Both of you playing it safe at the front. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Y Context. Let me do a quick stretchy do. I'm so sorry, Aaron. No. And hydrate. Thank you very much, Aaron. And initiative roll from Spec. You would not do this to a fellow bean. If I did a posture check, you'd hear a cement mixer lull. My back is awful. Oh, I rotated my shoulder the other day and I could see the clicks popping on the microphone. If I close my eyes, I don't know you're a bean. It's a bean world out there. Okay. Both maintaining. Are you taking the boost pad again? Understand, fellow beans, do what you must. Aaron taking the boost pad. That's advantage on the next overtake. Miz, you're at the front, so it's more holding the front than an overtake for you. Okay. Give me your overtake rules, Miz and Aaron. Lopley, what would you like to do as a passenger? If and you would like to do anything. Another 20! Another 20! It's a dirty 20, but it's a 20. Hell yeah! Let's go, Aaron! Let's go! All right. And 13. Okay. So, Aaron, you're in second now. Coming up from starting in 6th place. Can I see if Aaron succeeded first and then cast my spell? If he's behind us, I do nothing. But if he is in front, he burns. Aaron is 1 spot behind you, Lopley. Party Crasher's still in pretty good nick as well. The Roadrunner's taking a little bit of a beating. Alright, let me resolve everyone else on the board. But the Beans have both taken 1st and 2nd place. Witchling's RV got a 2. They are not going anywhere. Crunker Trunker got a 20. They are pushing the Witchling RV back and solidly in 3rd place behind our 2 Beans. The Beans master of cart. We have a chance then, so I repair our car. All right, Lopley, give me a D4. And I will continue back to the Tax Enforcer. Is not going anywhere. Calligrapher. Not enough. Moonshine Chugger. Moonshine Chugger does pull up and pushes back the Calligrapher. The Dead Ringer. 15. Dead Ringer also coming up. Pushing back the calligrapher. About there. And our very loyal Skelly Boys and Slime Boys at the back. Will they make any progress? An 18 Speedy Slime. Actually pulling up on the calligrapher. The Bone Shaker. Please. Gets a 14. They're also pulling up on the Speedy Slime. All right, it is a very, very tight race coming to the 5th round. Bone Shaker, I hardly know her. Okay, are you guys ready for the next event? The next event. Where's my D12 gone? There it is. Next event will be 3. It's another scrap rain. It's another scrap rain incoming. You guys come up to another tunnel, and much like rain or hail, little bits of metal, screws, nuts, bolts, all sorts are pouring down on top of you guys. You took the booster pad in the last round, giving you guys disadvantage on the next event. Are you going to accelerate, maintain, or brake? If you accelerate, you already have a disadvantage, so that doesn't change anything. If you brake, it'll cancel out the disadvantage, so it'll be a flat roll. Maintain? Okay. Ms. Bean. Ms. J. Fit. Ms. Joey Joe Joe Jr. Shabooboo Fit. Maintain? Alright, both of you get disadvantage on the scrap rain. A fail will be a 3 damage. Give me your deck saves. It's D20 plus 1 for both of you, twice. Okay. So with disadvantage, that is the 6 for Ms. And the 10 for Aaron. Aaron, the 10 is actually a pass. Unfortunately, 5, 6, 7, 8. That brings the Party Crasher to 8 damage. Out of 20. Out of 20. That's not too bad. I'm hiding for the event. Okay, that's the scrap rain for you two. Let's do the scrap rain for everyone else. Okay, Crunker's a fail. They are up to 6 damage. The RV, Witchling RV, that's also a fail. They're taking their first damage. Surprising because it's the RV from RV there yet. Tax Enforcers without a little bit of damage. Oh, nat 1. I think I'll give them double damage for nat 1. Call that an 8. Would I do that to you guys? Probably not, but we'll see if it comes up. Moonshine Sugar. 17, they're fine. The Dead Ringer. 13, also fine. Calligrapher. Come on, Henry. My boy is a fail. They go up to 6 damage. Speedy Slime is an 18. That's a hell of a pass. Bone Shaker, please, my bony boys. My precious bony boys is a fail. They also take 3 damage. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Lopoly, it is your turn now. Those passenger round. And then it'll be overtakes. Also, is the system like clear enough? Is it easy enough to understand the turns and everything? Event, the driver decides whether they want to accelerate, slow down, or maintain. Then it's the passenger turn. Then we start resolving everything, and then it's overtakes. And then on to the next round. Yeah, okay. Lot pop. I need to calm down, Leon appeared. Okay. You cast a spell. Who are you aiming it at? On Aaron. Oh, the betrayal. Bard Owl, welcome in. You're always winning. How are you doing, Bard? Okay, Aaron. Gonna ram Aaron too. No crime. All right. Welcome to D&D. All right. Aaron, I'm gonna need a dex save from you for Lopley's attack, which is D20 plus 1. This is direct damage as well. You actually should have full health though, so let me fix that. Because you personally didn't take any health, just your vehicle. But have to go to the bank and pay rent. I saw you were live and wanted to say hi. Oh, thank you for popping in, Bard. I hope sometime you can make it in and maybe play a couple of rounds. We're doing a race in D&D with the system I made, as you can see. It's going well. Oh, not 20, Aaron, you beast. You absolute beast. Is that your second nat 20? Gotta come say hi to one of my many Irish boyfriends. Apparently all of them spec is what I've been told. Do I roll my damage? Unfortunately, Lopley, with that nat 20, you do not succeed on hitting Aaron. 2 nat, 4th total. All right. Absolutely destroying it. You have a monopoly on Irish boyfriends. Bard does. I've been told. I've been informed. I don't know where I signed up for that. I don't know where my contract was, but apparently so. All right. Now, we have not used any dodges before, but overtaking, ramming, and dodging is also an option. I am not sparring you anymore. Sparing you? Sparring you? Probably got lost in the mail. All of my people contact you. Oh, thanks, Bard. You know, I just like to have the paperwork cleared up. Have I got the board game for you? Okay. Ms, you are going for a ram on Aaron. Aaron, you are going for an overtake on the Party Crasher. The PvP has started. I've forgotten. Oh, you guys maintained. You guys maintained speed, so there are no advantages or disadvantages here. Give me both your D20s plus 1s. Aaron has a 14. I think Aaron put in a mode. I can't see that on the stream chat. Okay, gotta run, babies. Love yous. Have fun racing. Try not to kill each other, or do. I'm not your real dad. Thank you so much, Bart. Thank you for popping in. Always a pleasure. Who's my real dad? Oh, no. Oh, no. Heck. I mean, all no's for Miz, but hell yeah for Aaron. Aaron, you've succeeded in the overtake. Party Crashers, you have failed in your ram. You my dad now, Rainbird? I could be, Spec. I could be. There is a jumping spider in front of me. That's terrifying, Lopley. Y Context rolled a 5. It's so cute. Oh, it's a cute little jumping spider. Okay. Man, I have to roll the other NPCs now. But this is where we stand. The SS Roadrunner has pulled into first position. Okay. Crunker, are you going to be pulling up on the Party Crasher? They are. They are neck and neck. They're battling for second. Witchling RV is not going anywhere, but I am going to move it first because it is technically in the next position. Tax Enforcer is not going anywhere, but I'm also going to move that forward slightly just so I know where everyone is. No, Dad. Look, if I have to, I'll be your dad, Spec. I'll adopt you. Moonshine. Moonshine's a 14. Moonshine. Pushing the tax enforcers back. Dead Ringer. 6, not going anywhere. Calligrapher. Calligrapher, not 20. Not 20 on Calligrapher. They are straight passing Dead Ringer. Pushing them to the back. Speedy Slime not going anywhere. Our poor Bone Shaker at the back not going anywhere. Okay, what did I miss in chat for a minute? That is a super cute Sharky emote, Lopley. Mino likes spiders, even small ones. That's fair, Aaron. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, TBH. I have no dad too. You can't. The dice said 5. Okay, I'll protect you. Thank you. Oh, that's adorable. At least in real life, you guys are still friends, even if your beans are at war. Let me scoot everyone back just a little touch, and let me reorganize just a little. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Calligrapher actually made it into 6th. Tax in 7th. And Dead Ringer in 8th. Oh, Dead Ringer can actually come back further. And so can Tax Enforcer. Yeah, it's a little better. Alright, that is another round gone. We're more than halfway through the race. This is exciting. Miz, you better use that feed, because I'm a fire Aaron to crisp. Oof, fighting words. Okay, ready for the next event. The next event. Where's my D12? I'm gonna keep losing that every time. There's my D12. The next event, as you guys round another corner, is an oil slick. Oh my gosh, oil slick. It's an oil slick. Ah, oil slick. Okay. A fail on this roll will be a spin out, which will give you disadvantage on your next roll. So be careful. Are you, Miz and Aaron, going to accelerate, brake, or maintain? Slam both my feet through the floor of the car and start running Flintstone style, because that's faster, of course. But mechanically, I still need an answer to the question. What does break do again? Break gives you advantage on the event, but disadvantage on your overtake. Well, it doesn't have to be overtake. It could also be ram. It would give disadvantage for basically your bonus action. Breaking, all right. Aaron just lightly tapping on those brakes, going through that oil slick. Miz, I kind of gather that you're accelerating, but I need you to specifically say it. Miz will speed, Miz is speed. Okay. Loppily. Loppily, give me your passenger turn. Bum 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 bum. Fire spell to his face. All right, Aaron, give me your dex save against Loppely's fire. Sorry, you're under attack at the moment. I'm sure in a future game, you are not going to take any kind of revenge. Does a 13 do it? I'm checking. Wisdom caster. They have a 3, 8, 9, 10. The DC's 11. Yes, beats it. Because it is 8 plus your casting modifier. And Loppely has a +3 to wisdom. So that's 11. Yeah. Sorry, Lops, that is a miss. I swear? Oh. I'm sorry. I can't help what the dice say. It's rigged. It's not rigged. Okay. Oil slick. Aaron was braking. Miz was accelerating. So Aaron gives me a flat roll, and Miz, you give me a roll at disadvantage. D20s +1, please. I don't like this game anymore. You don't... Loppely, you don't like my D&D games anymore? Oh. Well, that shut me up. Oh, wait, yes. Aaron braked. Yes, it's an event. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Aaron, you have the advantage, and Miz has disadvantage. So Miz got a 16. They actually did pass. No, wait. It's lower of the two. The lower of the two is 16. I'm stupid. That is a pass. Aaron has advantage, so it's the higher of the two, which is a 12. Which is also a pass, because the DC was 11. Hell yeah. Okay. Aaron, you tap the brakes and you slide turning slightly into the oil to round a corner. It's poetry in motion. It's like seeing a trailer for a new Gran Turismo game. It's pristine. It's beautiful. It might be the most beautiful turn around a corner anyone has ever seen a go-kart go around. Miz, you go straight through, no turning. You've set the compass. You've set the dial. The oil slick is irrelevant as you slide on through. I love your games, Rainbird. I just angry. That's okay. You'll never crash out like Jazzo did the other day. They were so mad at that rat folk. Okay, that brings us to the overtakes. Aaron, you braked, so you have disadvantage on the overtake, but you're also at the front. So that shouldn't be too bad. Ms. Oh, a 7. What is Rainbird by Design's base instat? Would be 4d6, but remove the lowest if I could. Rebuking that. I'm stupid statements. It's a 7. That's not far from accurate. No rebuking that. Yeah, my brain's about a 7. Where were we? Oh, really? What were we doing? Overtakes? Yes. Oh, also we have an ad. I don't bash or overtake. You're in first place. You saw you can dodge. Yes, you can dodge. Dodge will make passing you out more difficult by making the DC higher. If I miss another fire spell, I swear I'll jump on his cart. Don't get too serious on the PvP. You're allowed, I just don't want any actual anger behind it. Do it, jumpy jump. Yeah, so Aaron takes the dodge. Miz, what will you be doing? Overtake, okay. Miz, give me your d20 plus 1. Aaron has taken the dodge, so it's going to be a higher number you have to beat. Not actually angry. Sorry, I'll stop. You're fine, Lopley. You're fine. You can. It's even fine to jump on Aaron's cart. I just don't want. Thank you. I don't want any actual like animosity between anyone. A 9 does not do that, Miz. A 9 does not get you into first place. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Aaron, you're holding on to first place like a champ. Okay, gonna quickly do the rest. The Crunker. Crunker's gonna go for a ram on the Party Crasher. It's game, so I wouldn't be angry at anyone for game for fun. That's okay. Yeah. We're all Gucci. 16, that is a hit. That is a hit on the Party Crasher. Where's my D4? So that is 1 damage to the Crunker and 2 damage to the Party Crasher. As things get more intense as the front line, the finish line approaches. Okay, the Witchling RV, who was holding first place, and knowing Indy, she wants that first place back, so she would go for the overtake. And she would pass out the Crunker. Moonshine Sugars are not going anywhere. Calligrapher, moving forward 1. And pushing the Chugger back a little. Tax Pig, considering jumping out, changes his mind. The Tax Enforcer. Tax Enforcer gets a nat 20. Tax Enforcer also pushing the Moonshine Chugger back. Chugger losing ground fast. Dead Ringer staying where they are. Slime Boys, nat 1, are losing ground. Those poor slimes. And 6 for the bones. 6 for the bony boys. What did I miss? Har fiddly dee, being a pirate is alright with me. Sorry for the outburst. What outburst? Tis the pirate's life for me. Apparently ads happened. Oops. Oh, whoops. I didn't actually see them go by. I'm far too invested. Too invested in the race. Was anyone in ad jail? Is anyone in ad jail now? I don't think so. I'm not getting an ad alert. Oh my god. Finish line is approaching. There's only 2 more events, guys. And I'm ready to roll the next event. Let me get my D12, which I didn't lose this time. A 4. Oh, Miz, you're gonna love this one. It's a ramp jump. A ramp jump. So it is strength or dex. On a success, you get advantage on your overtake. On a fail, you take 2 damage. Ramp jump. Highlight that so I don't lose it. I can only assume, Miz, that you're going to attempt to kickflip with a car. Alright, next step. Roadrunner. Aaron. Accelerate, maintain, or brake. Party Crasher. Miz and Lopoly. Same question. Accelerate, maintain, or brake. Aaron taking the brake again. Gonna do a barrel roll with that ramp. I'm gonna take that as accelerate. unless you correct me, I'm taking that as accelerate, Miz. Okay. Accelerate gives disadvantage on the event. Braking gives advantage on the event. Lops, what are you doing? I am gonna do the basic Mario trick off the ramp. Alright. I know exactly the one you're talking about. Kaido accused me of clocking a toilet. I don't like him anymore. That's okay. I will never accuse you of clocking a toilet. I don't even know what that means. I never look at my clock on the toilet. That's me time. That's personal time. But Lopley, what do you want to do? It is your passenger turn. Oh, clog, not clock, right? You're gonna cast your spell? Okay, you going for Aaron again? It's okay, Lopley, you don't have to apologize for being French. Gonna burn Aaron. All right. Sorry, Aaron. Can I get another dex save from you? The worst crime being French. $11 meets a pizza. That's exactly enough. Sorry, Lops. Exactly meets it. Okay. Accelerate. Okay, now we do the ramp. So you can use strength or dex. You guys will probably want to use strength because it's a +2. So you get to roll +2s on this one. That's what you get for trying to burn this baguette. Okay, I'll try to get closer. All right, so give me your ramp jumps. D20s +2. Miz at disadvantage. And Aaron at advantage. On fails, you'll take some damage. 11 is the higher roll. Is it? Oh no, the 10 is the higher roll. And for Miz, the 4 is the lower roll. Oof. Oof. Okay. Let me double check the AC I have for that. Take 2 damage. Not so bad. Okay, the Party Crasher is starting to chug a little bit. The Roadrunner has just made it as it hops off the end of the ramp. I'm gonna say the Party Crasher going off the ramp, pretty spectacular. It was just the landing. It was just the landing was a little bit bumpy. Not good for the axles. Okay. The dodge, overtake, and rams. Where are we going? What we doing? Aaron and Miz. Dodge again? Hell yeah. Only move, and Miz going for the overtake. Okay, Miz, it is going to be a little bit harder. Aaron has taken the dodge. Give me your D20 +1. Nine doesn't do it. Still in second place. Okay, let me quickly resolve everyone else. You are okay, Aaron. You are holding on to first place by the skin of your little bare teeth. The Witchling RV is gonna try to pull up on the Party Crasher. And they got a 16. Pulling up on the Party Crasher. You say that, but I don't know. I don't know. You're holding on to it. Crunker Trunker. It's 15. Getting pretty intense in the battle for second place. Calligrapher is not going anywhere. Tax Enforcer also not going anywhere. Moonshine, a 3 not going anywhere. The Dead Ringer, a 7 not going anywhere. Bone Shaker, 12 not going anywhere. They need a 13. Speedy Slime, a 9. Oh my god, no one's really moving that much. A lot of contention for second place right now. And we're already on to the last event. The last event, guys. Thank you for the hydrate, Aaron. Kind of need it. Didn't realize I've been yapping for... running the game for like over 2 hours now. D12. Are you ready for the last event? This is me right now. You are the Dulce Prey. A 2. 2 is another oil slick. Another oil slick. All right. My lovely beans. You know what time it is. Accelerate, maintain, or brake. Got the strange energy drink. Can I use it on this clown car? Yes, yes you can, Ms. Speed up. All right. All right, hell yeah. What happens? Disadvantage. Okay. Speed. While you chug your water, everyone is using their special items now. Aaron, you chug back your water. Hit that accelerator. And with the power of hydration, the Roadrunner tips back on its back wheels as it goes. Arr! Similarly, Ms., you crack open the can of mysterious energy drink. Find a weird little nozzle that seems to connect to the engine and start pouring that shit in. And the Party Crasher also on its back wheels. Can't keep all 4 wheels in the ground. Give me your D20 plus 1s for the event. And add a D4 for your respective hydration and your energy drink for this turn. That is a 12 for Aaron and 12, 13, and Ms. It's a 3 and a 20, 23. All right, you guys with only your back 2 wheels on the ground are going so fast. You're barely touching the ground. You don't even get oil on your wheels as you go through this. So you both have this? No, I'm not giving you disadvantage because of the hydration and the oil slick, and because I am a rule of cool DM and I think it's awesome. So no disadvantage. Okay, coming up to the last line. I think all the other racers are also pulling out all of their gimmicks. Let's see. Tax Pig throws the accountant out of the car to lighten their weight. So he goes flying off. Okay. I gotta do the oil slick checks for the NPC drivers real quick. And then we're coming to the finish line. Okay. Not enough to move the Witchling's RV. Crunker Trunker. No, wait, this is oil slicks. What am I doing? The only trick anyone has is that I can't think of other tricks off the top of my head. Use your imagination. You're really good at Like, I really liked your character background, Aaron. You're good at imagining things. What would the others do? Henry is like flapping his wings to try to get more acceleration. The moonshine chugger, they just poured more moonshine directly into the engine. I don't know what zombies do with the tank to make it go faster, honestly. Get out and push. Get out and push. They've gotten he's gotten out and he's pushing. Bone boys, they're putting bones directly into the engine. Bone dust. Smoke starts coming out the side pipes, and it also goes back on its back wheels as well because it's a hot rod. And the slimes are just sad because they're just stuck in last place, and I don't think they're going anywhere. It's okay, it just got me chuckling. That's what I can think of offhand. And you know what? Ymir and Indy, they take off the whole roof and chuck it off to the side to lighten their weight as well, to get a little bit more speed. Slime's just sad. Look, they're not good at going fast. It's not their thing. Okay, you guys passed the oil slick. Yeah. The Crunker also passed the oil slick. Calligrapher, you're fine. Tax Enforcer, also fine. Moonshine, fail. I'll do a little on the oil slick. The Dead Ringer, 2 also spinning. The Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker's fine. Speedy Slime, 2. Speedy Slime also has a spin out, but they're still on the road. Figured Indy and Ymir would start a ritualistic chant. I don't know. I think Ymir would just start talking about Yowie, but I mean, same difference. So what happens if I try to overtake in first? That's called winning, son. Okay. The final event. The finish line. Aaron, Miz, give me your D20s +1 at advantage. I feel like this, if this was an anime, actually this could be an anime. We're doing our theme music as we get to the entrance. Okay, Aaron, 11 at advantage. Miz, a 6 and a 2. A prime sub from Y Context. Thank you. Thanks, Y Context. What a firework at the finish line. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. All right. This is really going to depend on the Crunkers and the Witchling RV's rules for you, Miz. I think Aaron might have this in the bag, though. Okay. Okay. The rules for first, second, third, and fourth place are done, guys. I'm gonna do the rest, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a thing. Calligrapher. No. Tax. Oh. Tax Peg with the lighter weight managed to pull up past the Calligrapher. Moonshine with the Afterburners catches up with the Calligrapher. Dead Ringer. The dead ringer is stalled out. And goes back. Bone Boys, can you make me proud? Can you go up a space? Yes, Bone Boys, in their last moments, managed to get a 19. And my poor little slimes get a 17, putting the dead ringers at the back. You guys come down the last straight. Everything is on the line. You've done everything you can. Aaron, you've hydrated. Miz, you've poured some random energy drink into your engine. It's a photo finish as Aaron gets first. The Party Crasher gets second place. The Witchling RV in third. And the Crunker in fourth place. Congratulations, Aaron. You have won the first Dungeon Derby. Wow! Woo! 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 Congratulations, Aaron! Hell yeah! Let's go, let's go. For the first Dungeon Derby, you will be receiving your gold medal achievement, and Miz and Lopley, you will be getting your silver medals for participation in the first Dungeon Derby. Thank you so much, guys. That was so fun. Aaron, I'm gonna see how I complete a prediction. Choose the outcome. The Roadrunner. There you go. Congratulations on your victory. Complete prediction. There you go. Lopley loses 40 keys. Aaron gains 1,962 keys. Congratulations. Maddie G gets 11 keys. Congratulations, Maddie. Hell yeah. All right. That was the derby. About 2.5 hours to run around at the derby. That's good. That's good to know. So to run 2 rounds, I need like a 5-hour stream, which I'm not doing tonight. But this was good. Good test run. I think I'm just going to remove passengers because I don't think Lopley got to do enough. Like, I don't think passengers get to do enough in the current system. So I think I might take out passengers altogether and just have racers. Does that sound better? Gonna make this my VTuber lore now. It was super inspirational. By I think it should definitely be 1 person per car. Yeah. I was too good at dodging. Like, do you think mechanically dodging is too good? It's actually just an additional 2 points to the difficulty to pass you out. Bring it to a 15 from a 13. But yeah, Aaron Bean, give me a victory lap. Hell yeah. Also, if you guys have not seen it yet, I made a little thumbnail that I'll be using for the YouTube VOD later, I assume. And I actually put the Aaron Bean in the cart that's in that art. So I think that's kind of fitting. Next time I won't spare Aaron. Bean noises, yeah. Super fitting, yeah. I also had one of the little beans on the back as well. I would have liked to have more players. I think it would be more fun if I had more players and fewer NPCs. But I think most people aren't able to join later in the stream. So I think maybe like the next derby, if I do like a 4-round race, and then when everyone's here and everyone's able to play and everyone's gotten back from work over in the US and Canada, then we can do like a full 8-round race, something like that. Yeah, me. Yes, you, Spec. I would like you to get to race. I am talking specifically about Spectre. That's exactly who. My daughter, Spectre, who I have adopted as my daughter. Just so you all know, that's my girl. That's my daughter. Spectre. Daddy Rain, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. That is me both done out of D&D stuff, and also all of my brain juice used up, because that was a lot to keep track of with all the NPCs and stuff. Go to a bar now. See you later. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great time, Ms. Have super fun time. I'm actually wrapping up now, and I guess we'll raid out. Aaron, thank you for the gigantified emote as well. I really appreciate that. I did not comment on it, but I noticed it, and I thought it was super cute that you keep using the Dulcie Prey, which is a really good emote. And Context, thank you again for the Prime subscription. That is absolutely amazing. I think I'm only 1 sub away from the sub goal now. And also, a very special big thank you to Little Lilith VT and Cash KT89 for the subs, for the follows while I was offline. It was super nice. I guess we raid. Come closer, Rainbird, to say sorry for making you sad. Oh, Mobley, you didn't make me sad. I just want to make sure everyone's getting along and any PvP stuff isn't like... Thank you, Lopley. I knew it was coming, but don't tell Lopley. Thank you, Lops. Big hugs back Lizard. As well. Lizard. Love Lizard. Thank you for the lizard, Aaron. Okay, it's kind of hard to raid someone who's also doing this, because to my best knowledge, I'm the only person who does D&D with chat like this. I could stand corrected and would love to meet other people who do something similar. So it would be nice. It would be nice to have D&D mutuals. But I don't know any. I don't like, a lot of them are just people like groups playing D&D, and it's not really the same vibe. But I'll take suggestions, Aaron. I do have a couple of friendos who I can raid. But if you have a suggestion, I would take it. No. No, Lopley, no. But I appreciate that. But you mean your overstimulating friend? Nah, we're chiller vibes than that, I think. That sounds like too much energy for me. Nothing, sorry, that's fine. Let's raid a friend. Or at least see which friends are online. Okay. We have a super amazing person who does a lot of designing stuff for streamers and tutorials and things. We have Seraph playing, is it RimWorld? Yes, they're playing RimWorld. We have ATM Zero, who's playing Elden Ring Night Rain. I've never rated them before. They've been super kind to me and shouted me out a bunch of times, so I would like to support Andrew a little bit. We have someone doing some crochet, I believe. We have Emphy playing Minecraft. Does anyone like the sound of any of those? Crochet, maybe. Oh, no, never mind. They're streaming, like, they're streaming anime in their stream. Like, I don't know. I'm not okay with the copyright stealing stuff. They're not cool with that. Like, it's one thing to watch it on a pirated site, but I think streaming other folks' content is no. I'm not. No, I don't feel quite right about that. So let's put it between RimWorld, Elden Ring Night Rain, or Minecraft. Minecraft? All right, let's go get Emphy. Emphy. 2 adventures with the arrow trap. Thank you very much, Aaron. Hell yeah. That scared the ever-loving Rainbird cat out of me. Memphis, Ohio. That's the one. Memphis. Empty. So if you guys had seen the collabs recently with a bunch of friends, Emphy has been in both of them. They are super adorable, cute, fine, nice, kind, and lovely people. And I would love to introduce you to them. And I'm sure they will take very good care of you and be very fun to watch. Okay, we are good to raid. Thank you so much for playing, guys. Looking forward to next Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm looking forward to it, whatever I do. Have a great week in the meantime, and I'll be in the Discord if you want anything. Ciao for now. And